All right, so let's address the elephant in the room. Obviously, there hasn't been a video since what was supposed to be day 18 of this docu-series. And as you know from the last video, my Rode mics weren't working. And it's hard to find a fucking acoustically friendly spot to record and have these type of conversations and do, whatever it is that I'm doing without these fucking mics working. So I tried to get it working with my own experience, wasn't able to do that, so I had to fall on my sword and call Rode support. Not roadside assistance, but Rode, the brand, Rode support. And it took them a couple days for them to email me back some instructions on how to get them working again. But ultimately, they are working, so here we are. So, apologies for the inconsistency, but as we all know, shit happens, and this is just where we're at, and that's just part of the fucking process, that things don't always go the way that they're supposed to go. But we're gonna keep chucking along and jump right back on this train. And I guess I need to update you guys with what's going on with Dirt and Gravel. So as of today, which is Sunday, February, it's either the 1st or the 2nd, I can't remember. I'm recording on my phone, otherwise I would check. But so what I decided to do was today was, being as though our 1-year anniversary was about a week ago, January 23rd of 24. I decided to offer all the members a hidden sale, and I decided to turn the collection and make all the, it was actually an idea that I got from Kanye during his not this year's, but I think it was last year's Super Bowl ad, and everything on the site was $20. And the genius thing about that was, obviously you may eat some costs for things, for production costs that are more than $20, but there's also some items that cost you less than $20 where you're making a profit. So it kind of balances out as long as you kind of do the math right. But anyway, the idea behind that was he wanted to gauge the demand for each product, and sometimes a demand could be higher for a particular product, but the sales don't reflect it because of the cost. So by making everything the same price, it allows the customer to go in and not have to worry about what they're spending on what it is that they actually like, because everything costs the same price. So I kind of took that idea, and the idea was two-sided. One, that I wanted to know what the demand was for each product moving forward. But I also wanted to be able to give the members of Dirt and Gravel the opportunity to get something and not have to pay full price for it. Even though all the members still, I think they still get a 20% discount. I believe it's 20 or 25, something like that. But yeah, so by making all the collection items $25 for hoodies, hats, beanies, t-shirts, whatever it is, then that allows them to go in there and get the products that they really want, even though they may not had put aside the budget for said items. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We're just doing like a little insider member sale for this Sunday. I wanted it to be 24 hours only. And then on February the 15th is when we'll release the collection. I'm a little overdue on some things that I need to have prepared by the 15th, which is some content. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I got a phone call. That was actually my barber, Ralphie, calling me to say he's running late, which I already know that because he's running late every time. So waste of a phone call. But anyway, yeah, so some things that I'm behind with doing, which is getting some content. I have 2 buddies who I think are my close friends, and I've been reaching out to them for them to give me some help on some content, but both of those guys seem like they might be too busy to help with these particular things. And I don't expect anything from anybody, and my motto is the show must go on. Second motto is fine, I'll do it myself. Third motto is fuck them. So that's where we're at with the mentality of this thing. So I don't give a fuck if I gotta pay somebody else that wants to do it. If I gotta go buy a camera myself, if I gotta figure out a way to shoot some content and I don't need any cast members or anything like that, or I'll shoot that bitch on my iPhone. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and gotta keep the ball rolling. So that's where we're at right now. So we got about 13 days, something like that, in order to get some content out. And I'll figure something out. You'll see. I'll figure out a way to get some nice content rollout stuff. And then I think, you know, just last year we spent a lot of time doing brand awareness. I gave a lot of stuff away, a lot of lifting straps, a lot of shaker bottles, a lot of t-shirts, a lot of merchandise. But I feel like we're in a good place now. We made some sales last year too. Can't complain about that. But I think that now we're in this space where the brand awareness is kind of at a, I wouldn't say where I want it to be, but it's at a really good place. And I think that a lot of people, especially locally, know what the brand is and have seen it before, and they understand what it is. And now I think just the agenda is just to get more people to buy into the brand on an emotional level, and allowing the brand to speak to them in a way that that makes them gravitate to it more so than other brands. So like, why would they spend their money with Dirt and Gravel versus buying a Dark Sport shirt? Or why would they buy a Dirt and Gravel beanie versus buying a Lululemon beanie? Or why would they buy you know, any product from us when they could either spend less on another product of equivalent quality, or buy a brand that they're more familiar with and that's a more popular, you know, in a more commercial brand. So it has to. My question is always, why do I like particular brands? So I know that I like particular brands like Lululemon because I like the culture. I like the culture of Lululemon. I like that I like the aesthetic of what Lululemon offers. When I walk in Lululemon, I feel like this store represents me and my style and minimalism and cleanness and you know, very high quality always. Why do I like brands like North Face? You know, I like the edginess, I like the rawness of it, I like the textures that they decide to use, I like the elements of the environment that their products are meant for, snow and, you know, the wilderness and the woods and, you know, things like that. And those brands that I feel like, okay, like those brands identify with me and who I am. So, just trying to figure out how to create a more emotional attachment with the brand and the consumers this year. And I think once we do that, now that we've established an awareness and a recognizability, if that's even a word, but now that the brand's recognizable, when we put better messaging out, I think that that'll allow people to identify with the brand and want to buy things. And then, of course, the products have to be something that's worth getting also. So those are always, you know, those are always the obstacles that you got to go through. And this year I'm really going to try to like get some more people involved as much as I can. Financially, I'll say financially I have different priorities this year. I'm actually having a daughter in June, so Dirt and Gravel was my baby last year, and I was able to, you know, buy a crib and buy pacifiers and diapers and, metaphorically, you know, buy all of those things for Dirt and Gravel last year. But this time I have a you know, real kid coming, so I have to be a little bit more mindful about my spending and stuff like that. So I still have to figure out how to do it, how to get it done, and on a different budget. So that just means that I have to just be a little bit more creative and not lean on, you know, the finances of things. And that's fucking okay. That's just, you know, that's just what season that we in right now. And it's just demanding a little bit more of me, a little bit more of my talents than last year did. But that's cool too. So yeah, man, that's where we're at. I'm gonna add a link to the in the description of this video where you'll be able to, not right now, not in this video, but leading up closer to the release of it, because this is a new YouTube channel and stuff like that, and I doubt that anybody will even see this video. This is only video number 2, but if you do happen to see this video, I'll leave the link for the Buried Alive collection in the bottom. I doubt that anybody's going to see it anyway, but if you happen to, then you'll get a sneak peek of the Buried Alive collection. And go over to the website, go over to the Instagram page, and just check out, you know, what the brand's actually about. It's one thing to hear me talking about it. It's another thing to actually see it visually, and it looks really cool. I'm really proud of what all the members and everybody that helped out last year were able to accomplish with it. You know, we had a big event towards the end of the year in September. I believe it was September or August. September. Because it was like around my birthday, and my birthday is September 9th. But we had a really big end of year event called The Collective, you know, where we just celebrated, you know, all the members, and just did some giveaways, had some vendors there, you know, food trucks, massage therapists doing free massages, and we, you know, just all types of stuff. And it was really cool. And you can go to the Instagram page to check out some photos and stuff from there. But I think next is just, you know, just getting involved, tapping in with some influencers, getting some marketing campaigns going. Oh, the other thing that we did too is we did a, in between the first video and the second in between the first video and the second video, what I started to do was a dirt and gravel takeover. So I reached out, so 2 members did it so far, Tony and Yuta, but Dirt and Gravel Takeover, which is basically, you know, the members of Dirt and Gravel, you know, just basically do a day in the life, you know, from the Dirt and Gravel Instagram page, and they, you know, do their morning routines, meal preps, workouts, grocery shopping, supplement shopping, stretch, whatever they do. So Tony did one, which was really cool. Yuta did one, which was really cool.
What's good, Instagram? It's your boy Tony Tone here. Hoping everyone's having a beautiful and blessed day, and that everyone's New Year's off to a great start so far. Just hopping on here to let y'all know that I will be taking over for the Dirt and Gravel Instagram for today. So I'll just be showing y'all my daily activities and taking y'all with me throughout my day, basically. It's actually my day off, so I'll kind of just be using this day to run some errands, hit up the grocery store, supplement store, meal prep, and then obviously I got to train later as well. And we got back on the menu, so it should be a fun one. But right now I'm about to go make my breakfast, so let's get to it. Okay guys, so I'm at the vitamin shop to pick up some protein, maybe a couple energy drinks, and then I want to try Rise's new clear whey protein, just to see how that is. So if they got a couple of those, I might scoop those, so we'll see what they got. Okay you guys, we are currently at ShopRite, just to pick up some essentials that I need for my meal plan. When I meal prep, I don't really do it for like a week or anything longer than that. I usually do it for like 3 or 4 days, just because I don't like eating food that's been sitting in the fridge for like 5 to 6 days. So currently getting, like I said, just the essentials that I need for my meal plan, and then we'll get back home and go and cook it. going hard, cold play, the world cold as shit. I got my whole life. Sounding like a siren. Alright guys, so just got back from the gym a little bit ago, had my post-workout meal, and just took a shower. So now I'm about to go cook and make a few of my meals for the next couple days. Probably have another meal or two myself tonight, and then we'll begin to get ready for tomorrow.
So I'm going to start reaching out to some other people this week and just and seeing who might want to do one, and then just try to keep those going, because I think that that's important, just to show like the members and how real they are and their authenticity behind their brand, and that, you know, these aren't just paid influencers or paid well, I guess not actors, but yeah, paid influencers, but these are actually, you know, real members of the brand that support each other. You know, we have each other's phone numbers, you know, we work out with each other, all of that kind of stuff. And obviously as the brand goes, you know, things will get a little bit more out of reach for the grand populace of the brand, but, you know, still within local communities, you know, we'll still try to keep that togetherness and that tight-knit foundation, and always have, you know, a platform for all the people that want to be involved, and all the members to actually congregate, whether it be a group chat through Instagram, or whether it be you know, some type of forum that we implement on the website or whatever it is. But yeah, I think that's it for fucking today, and I'll tap back in with you whenever I have a new video. And like I said, if I can upload every day, then I will. You know, life is life, so sometimes I might get busy and not be able to record, or some days, you know, it might not be enough to record, or some days my mic might die, or some days my phone might not be charged. But you know, I'm really going to try to give you guys as much insight as I can, and as much behind the scenes of actually doing this thing, and managing a brand, and looking at the Shopify numbers, and trying to analyze analytics, taking you guys with me to show you how I make just different changes on the website, all of that kind of stuff, as you saw in the last video, you know what I'm saying, like, so we'll get to it. But right now, and I just felt like I wanted to just get this video out the way and just update you guys on what was going on, especially because I'm right now still, I've been here waiting on my barber for 28 minutes. He said he'd be here in 15 minutes ago, but we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I'm used to it, man, and I roll with the punches, so with business stuff and personal stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna get this video uploaded tonight. What else do I, is there anything that I need to add in this video? I can't think right now. Maybe I don't know. What I'll do is I'll save, I'll try to add all of Tony's dirt and gravel takeover to the end of this video, or maybe in the middle where when I mentioned it, just so that way you can see what that was about. Yeah, I think that's it. I wanted to record while I was at the gym, but my phone was on 3%, so it was either listen to my music or have this conversation, and it wasn't gonna make it to the end of this conversation. So I just did my workout and did a little bit of legs, and yeah. So tomorrow maybe I'll take you guys with me to the gym, and then we'll have a little chit chat thing. Yeah, and maybe I'll introduce you guys to some of the members. We can have some conversations. We can do some Q&As and stuff like that. And obviously, this is a new channel, but I'm going to treat it like there's 10,000 people watching it. Yeah, man, motor up.